Hello, it's Preston Clark, the CEO of SimpleDocs, company behind SimpleAI. This is a tutorial video. I'm going to show you step by step how to start testing SimpleAI. If you're not a paying customer, that's okay. There's a free version, so these instructions will be helpful for you in figuring out if SimpleAI is the right tool for your legal team. To get started, we're going to go to the Microsoft App Store. It's appsource.microsoft.com. That is where I am now. You will type in the search bar, you will type in SimpleDocs or SimpleAI. You will get to the store. You're going to click Get It Now. It's going to prompt you to log into your Microsoft account. It will then enable the download and install into your Microsoft experience. That is where we're going to start today. Once you have downloaded it, you will have it in the top right, as you can see here. I have my Word add-in, SimpleDocs. You have two versions of the product, a logged-in version and a continuous guest. I'm going to start with the continuous guest version. So if you are getting started for the first time, you don't have to create an account with us. You don't have to do anything that you haven't already done. All you need to do is get to this place by downloading the Word add-in. We'll continue as a guest. And we're brought immediately into the guest experience, which is all of the preloaded playbooks powered by Law Insider. These are standard playbooks, one NDA, one SAS, one DPA. More playbooks will be loaded in the future. You do have some configurability, even in the free version, where you can modify things like confidentiality period or governing law. These things will govern the playbook as you run through. For our purposes today, let me show you how this works in very basic terms. If you've gotten this far, you don't have your own account yet, you're using the guest version, you can run the playbooks that are here against corresponding documents. So I'm going to run the one NDA playbook against the mutual non-disclosure agreement that I have up on the left. I can go ahead and start the review process. As you can see, it immediately analyzes these against the 20 issues that come preloaded with one NDA. And because I don't have my specific jurisdiction or confidentiality period set up, it's going to mostly be issue flagging and saying, hey, make sure you check out the term length because it may be outside of your scope. So it's going to bring you to your attention issues that may be incompatible with your terms. It's also in the cases where something is an entire clause that has no business being in a non-disclosure agreement. For example, non-solicitation. This case, we would not want a non-solicitation agreement under any circumstances in an NDA based on the one NDA playbook. So I'll go ahead and apply. And that now is directly redlined into the agreement. You can work through these on your own and decide whether or not they need to be addressed. I can go to where this is in the agreement. I'm going to look under term. Looks like this is a 6-year term. If my red line is turned on, I can now go ahead and modify that, and it will redline in preparation to send back to the counterparty. So let me just work through these. I'm going to ignore a bunch of these. I'll accept some of the red lines so you'll see it take shape in the document. I'm going to get through all the way to the end. You see the red lines taking place here. And once all 20 issues are checked off, you'll see all set on top. Now, with the Pro version, there's other capabilities. You can preset your term length, preset governing law, preset jurisdiction. So advanced features are available, but this is a really good starting point and will orient you to the product. Additionally, with the Pro version, you'll have the ability to send for signature, send for review and signature directly within the Word add-in. So when you get a clean version and it's finally ready to be completed, you don't have to download, upload email from Office or Gmail. You can go directly from here. It's integrated into your e-sign. Chat feature is also available. And so you can interface with the document. Maybe you don't have a playbook set up. Maybe it's an agreement that falls outside of the preloaded standards. And so you can interface with the document. You could say, please identify any non-standard provisions in this NDA. And we use OpenAI. We're soon launching our integration partnership with Law Rooms, with Law Insiders. So you'll start to see more what's market and precedent based suggestions on top of OpenAI. So this is here. This is available. You can also, as you make changes here, you ask for standard clauses. You can directly redline from the chat feature. Okay. That is the basics of the tool. Now, on the back end, if you decide to create an account, and I'll show you how to do that in a second, you have the added benefit of being able to customize and create your own playbooks. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm inside the SimpleDocs app. I'm under playbooks. I have my preloaded playbooks here, and now I can go in and expand on one of my custom or create a new playbook up top. I'll expand on one of my existing. Let's say that I'm worried about auto renew and I don't want there to be any auto renew provisions in whatever playbook I'm building. I can go in and create custom instructions. We will help you do this. We have training materials. We'll do live sessions with you as a customer, but in effect, what you're doing is you're creating instructions for the AI that will input or impact how the tool redlines or suggests. So in this case, we don't accept auto renew provisions in cloud service agreements. The instructions are, if present, remove. And then we've even gone so far as to recommend or suggest a comment to be added should an auto renew provision be present. So we've now redlined it out, and the AI will add a comment that says, as a matter of policy, we don't accept auto renew in cloud services agreements. I'm going to save this. Now, when I go back to the Word add-in where I just was, if I run this against it, against a document, a cloud service that has an auto renew, it will automatically redline it and automatically apply a comment. The beauty of this tool is that you can test this in real time. So I can come in here, I can add a playbook, I can run it in real time against a sample document or a real document to see how it performs and then make changes as needed. We will help you do this, of course, as a customer. We have a dedicated customer success team that will implement your playbooks. But as you go and you get more comfortable with the tool, we expect and suspect that you will get comfortable doing this on your own. Okay, that is it. Let me pause there. If that's as far as you need to go for testing purposes, feel free to do so. We are SOC 2 compliant. We're GDPR compliant. Our servers are hosted on AWS Ireland. We have a trust center. All of our data policies are at trust.simpledocs.com. If you're comfortable and ready to start testing this out, you don't need to create an account. You can do what I just showed you. However, if you do want to create an account and you want the advanced features that I'm showing you now with the playbook, I'm going to show you how to do that. You go to simpledocs.com/sign up. And through this page, you can input your information and you will immediately create an account, give you a password, and you will be immediately here inside the SimpleDocs dashboard. And now you go to Playbooks and you can start building your own. The password that you have here will also work on the Word add-in. So when we go back to the Word add-in, instead of the guest experience that I'm in now, the first screen you will have is this one. And so I'll show you what that looks like now. I'm going to log in with my demo account. And what you will see, in addition to the standard playbooks, is you're going to start to see your own custom playbooks as well. You also have the ability to additionally run advanced configurations against the standard playbooks. And so as an example, I'm going to expand the one NDA playbook. I can make modifications extensively here that will be saved in a way that the others won't, because if you're in a guest experience, as soon as you're done, it's going to reset and it won't save. Have some advanced toggle configurations as well. And that is it. So to recap, your first things first is you're going to want to download the Word add-in from the appsource.microsoft.com. Look for SimpleDocs, look for SimpleAI. Once installed, you don't have to create an account yet. You can test it in the logged out version, as I indicated. here, continue as guest. The guest version will have whatever playbooks we've launched. This version shows 2. By the time you're testing this, there should be at least 3, if not more, including the cloud services agreement or 1 SaaS. More of these will come. If you're comfortable with it and you're ready to have a trial with your own playbooks, we do 30-day trials, so you can reach out. We can provide additional information for you about that. We can help you get your first 1 or 2 playbooks up and running. You can test it with your team for 30 days. And if you like it, you can upgrade. Our pricing information is at simpledocs.com/pricing. As of this video, we charge $150 per user per month, always subject to change. It's month-to-month pricing, and we do have multi-seat discounts. We do have a 3-seat minimum. What else can I tell you? I mentioned the SOC 2. We work with publicly traded companies. We work with global multinationals in the Middle East, in Europe, in Asia, of course, in the United States, where we are based. And so whatever your audit or your AI review team, task force, whatever you call it, whatever requirements they have, I'm certain we have gone through them, and we're happy to navigate that process with your team. I will bring in my operations team into that process, and we will expedite it and help you navigate it as you would expect an enterprise vendor to do. That is it. You can always get more information at simpledocs.com. You can even contact me directly, Preston at simpledocs.com, if you have more questions. That's it. Test it out. Give us your feedback. If you have more questions, send me an email. We'll see you soon.